Excellent, everyone. Welcome to the Wealth Creation Project. Dr. Harry Benjamin is the name. We're building it on the Xtreamfx Global Academy platform. I started off my adult career in the medical space, did that for a number of years, and then I got into the space of automobiles, and then I did that for a number of years, and then I got into network marketing. And I've been in network marketing now for 13 years, and recently added to that being in the trading space. Okay, so Xtreamfx Global Academy is our organization through which I learned how to trade the world's financial markets. I started off as an affiliate, and an affiliate is someone who markets the company to people. Initially, I paid $100 and something dollars, but right now it's $168 to get registered as basic level. At the time, there was no $399 package. That's what I would have started with if it existed then, but it didn't exist then. So the $399 package allows for you to have access to all the various services in the community that will allow for you to earn bonuses from marketing those. So I started marketing to friends and family. The company started paying us commissions, and we started earning $500 a month, $1,000, $2,000, $5,000, $10,000. And some people have earned as much as $100,000 in a month through a comp plan just like this. And it's really exciting to see that happen. So you have an opportunity to earn money from that side if you choose to. What I was able to do, myself and my family were able to get education for free. So we didn't have to pay for the education because we are affiliates and we earn commissions. So the company simply takes the monthly subscription for the education out of our commissions that they pay us. You could be paid $99 a month, $89 a month, or $159 a month to be an affiliate, or you could pay $199 per month to take advantage of the US 30 Academy. The education program here is very powerful. You have a video library, you'll have trade ideas, you'll have access to live trading classes with master traders that you could join them and attend and learn and develop yourself in the process of learning how to trade. And then we have the Safe to Trade product. Now, the Safe to Trade product is a game changer. It's only $599 to enroll for the year, and then $75 a month for the signals that it sends over. This is a major, major shift in trading, right? And I'm just gonna put it on the screen. This is a major shift in trading, and on the screen is something called a scam, right? But to go back to this conversation, we pay $599 for that product, and I'm going to explain to you what you would receive if you paid for that. And then you can pay $75 per month to receive messages on what you should trade. Now, the technology is very powerful. It's very powerful. Some of us are familiar with trading, some of us are not familiar with trading. So here is my MetaTrader 4 app, right? My MetaTrader 4 app is right here, okay? You could see it on the screen. And what this is, it allows for you to be able to use your laptop and literally have access to the world's financial market. So how does this work? In very simple terms, this is how it works. Once you have downloaded the app on your laptop, you're going to set up a broker account. If you look down here to the right, you'll see where it says Hugo's Way Live. You'll see that. That's my live trading account. And you are going to be able to come in here and add these symbols. Now, these symbols literally give you access to the financial assets of the world. So you could be trading what are called the FX majors. That's like Australian dollar, US dollar, Japanese yen, for example. You could also trade what are called indices. These are the top companies in the world. The United States has what's called the US 30. That's the top 30 companies in the US. SPX 500, top 500 companies in the US. NAS 100, the top 100 technology stocks. And then you have the German top 30 companies and so forth. Several different assets to trade. Then you could trade energy like oil, UK oil, US oil. You could also trade metals like gold and silver. You could see gold written here, or you could see US dollar gold, US dollar silver. You could trade US dollar platinum. So you could be trading all of these assets. And then cryptocurrencies. What about Bitcoin, US dollar? A lot of people trade that and make money. So these assets are available to you and I right under our fingertips. Stocks like Facebook, Apple, Google, Yahoo, all of these Tesla, all of these big companies are right here. Ford Motor Company, at your fingertips. So how do you do this? Well, in simple terms, you're going to be trained and also guided on how to get your laptop looking just like this, right? And you're going to be trained on how to use these two screens and trading, right? But we'll just use one for the purposes of identifying some simple things today. Like, for example, just a while ago, right? Not literally a few minutes. Each of these bars, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, going down, represent 1 minute. So it takes 1 minute for each of these bars to change and pop up on the screen, right? You'll see it pop up here up in this top right corner. And how the developer designed the technology, you see one just popped up, screen on just popped up. The developer designed the technology to allow his sister who suffers from epilepsy to be able to use this, right? Literally, that's why he designed it. And it has now become a major product because it's done so well. He and his sister have made a lot of money. Thankfully, a year ago, he decided to share it with other people. And now we are included in the community of people using it. There's a very strong community of people doing really well. People who have bought, one gentleman has bought a Bentley, okay, by learning how to use this. There are people who have earned over $1.something million just learning how to use this, right? And this all happened within the last year. There are people who are earning thousands of dollars per day. A lot of people are earning 100, 200, 500, 1,000, 2,000, 5,000, $6,000 per day using this technology. So you do not want to take this lightly. This is not hyper excitement. This truly is a powerful technology that we have our hands on. So how do you identify a trade? Well, in simple terms, let's say the market is right here, right? The first thing that we want to look at and know is this thick green line running through the screen, right? This thick green line running through the screen is called a moving average. Now, the moving average, these candles can be above it or below it at any given point in time. So right now, we could see clearly that it went above, came below, went above, came below. So right here it was below, right here it was below, just before it started going above again, okay? And then every minute it's going to change. Now, after a few minutes, we saw that this green arrow pointing up popped onto the screen. So we noticed two things. The price or these candles were below this line. The second thing is that this green arrow pops up. So those two things together are the first two things that you're going to need to learn. To notice that price was below this green line, and then the arrow was popping up. And then we're looking down here for all 5 levels to be green. Now, somebody just jump off me and tell me, at the edge of the screen, are all of these 5 levels green? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Are they all green? Yes or no? Anyone, just jump off me and answer, please. No. No, thank you very much, right? So as each minute passes by, let's see if they now change to all green. All right, can somebody jump off mute and tell me if they're all green at this point? At the edge of the screen, are all the 5 levels now green? 1,
Absolutely.
2. Thank you very much. So what we're waiting on is for the 4th one from the bottom, 1, 2, 3, 4, to become red. Let's wait to see if that happens, right? Let's wait. Is the 4th one now red? Is it now red?
Yes.
All right, great. When we see that happen, we're going to come into this box. It's called where the price is. You're going to right click, look for the word trading. It's right there. Then go ahead and click the word new order right there. And then you're going to put in what's called a buy stop. First, you're going to change this to pending order instead of market execution. And then you're going to click the word buy stop. And then you're going to use these 2 arrows. You're going to touch the top one, and you're going to slide this all the way off until it comes off the screen, and then hit the button place. Now you've placed an order that quickly, right? Then we're going to show you how to execute the order to make sure you come out with some profit. Well, let's say you're going for a buy, so you're going to be shown put the first line right there, and then put the second one like 2 pips away from that, right? 2 points. So if the candles come up after they're down here, right now they're down here, but if afterwards they come up and go through these 2 lines, you'd have won that trade and you'd have made money, okay? In this business of trading, you can literally make money right now, right? If this transaction, which I did do this transaction already, and I won that trade, right? Just a while ago, I did put that trade in. Right? You could see it shot through, way through, okay? And unfortunately for me, man, I should have stayed in a lot longer, because look at this. And I literally came up with like 2 pips. But you know, I was thinking at the end of the day, who knows, the market may not be that strong. But man, was it strong, right? And it came back down and it kept getting up, right? So this is just super fantastic. And now the market is hanging out here. We'll see what it does for the rest of the day. But we're in the slow part of the day right now. So when it opens back up tonight, we'll see what it does again. Well, ladies and
You're on
gentlemen,
you're on the SPX 500.
yes, that's correct.
It's so fine, I can barely see it. This that you're showing was at what time?
This was, well, just counting these candles about half an hour ago.
Okay.
35 minutes ago. So this is just wonderful. Now, this is when you're using the chart to look for this live. But if you're not looking for it, you're not like looking at the charts and trying to see what comes up when, you could be waiting on the scanner to send you messages. So for example, the scanner just sent out this message, USD CAD 1 minute sell stop, right? So we could go to our technology, look for USD CAD, put it on our screen to see what it's saying on the 1 minute chart. Now you could see that at some point here, the price was, before this red arrow popped up, the price was above the red line and it went down and then it came back up. You could see that, right? You see that it went down and then it came back up. And then when it came back up, it created this green thing here. Okay, so 1, price was above. 2, the red arrow, you could see that everything was red, it turned green, and then we put an order in just below. But this has started selling off already. So that trade, essentially, we're a little bit late, right? Because you would need to put in an order like right here, okay, to be able to take advantage of that trade. So we're a little bit late in being able to take advantage of that trade and make money. Not that it won't necessarily come back down again, but we're a little late, right? Time-wise. The 1 minute trades are very fast. You have to move very quickly to be able to take advantage of them, right? I believe it's going to probably turn back around. When you look at the higher time frames, they are showing potential sells, but you have to kind of go through. Now, here's why it's pushing back up. There's something called the 30-minute buy that's going on, right? So this is about to buy and go in this direction at some stage, right? On the 1 hour mark, 1 hour chart supports a buy. So this 1 minute buy sell is something that you'd have to be very quick with, which we weren't, to be able to catch it, right? Because it's turned around and it's buying, and I believe it's buying based on that higher time frame. But you learn all of that stuff that I just spoke about. You learn all of that in your sessions, right? You're going to learn all of that in your sessions. When you come and join us, we're going to teach you all of that stuff. So man, I'm just grateful that we have a technology that gives us that information. So that's if you're trading S&P. But let's look at the chart, the scanner. So what else it's sending us a message on? It just sent another message on XRP USD. Now that's a crypto, and that's a buy 1 minute. Oops, I put this down. Buy 1 minute. Let's go over here. Look for XRP down here. And here we go. And then we could put it here and see what it looks like, right? On the 1 minute chart, a buy. Green, 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 red, green. You could see that it came all the way down. So we're waiting for it to push back up this way to be able to win that trade. And that's simply how the system works. But apart from that 1 minute, you need to jump to the 5 minutes to see what's going on, nice and green. So this is a easy peasy trade to win, because it came down aggressively, and at some point it's going to turn back around to go back up, and then you'll be able to win that trade when it does. Right? If this breaks and becomes red instead of staying green, it's not a trade that you should execute. But just going up, you see that it's come down to what's called a 5 minute line. All right, but these are things you're going to learn. Right? It's on the way down to the 15 minute, but may not get there. So when you look at what's going on in this chart, this is a pretty nice trade, right? And you're going to see this green push right back up, eventually cross that line and create a win. If you were going to put in a trade here, right? You put in one line here, that's your entry line for the trade, and then if it pushes through these two, you win about 2 pips. You'd have won, and you get some training on how to come down here instead of waiting for it to come back all the way up there. When it pushes down this far, there's some training, special training for that You get in special classes as to when to do it, how to do it, why you should do it, when you shouldn't do it. But you'll be able to know that in special training. So and in fact, you'll be able to even get a bigger move. You could go for more profit if you're coming down here to get into the trade rather than waiting for it to come up here. So those are some of the very exciting things that okay, the block changed to red. So you have to be a little bit careful with this trade because the block changed to red, right? And there's training as well. Even if the block changes to red, there's some training that you'll receive on how to do that trade, even when the block turns red, right? There's some training for that, but that's at the intermediate level, not the beginner level. The basic beginner level, I just showed you the trades, a couple of trades. SPX, I showed you one. And then let's go back a little further and look at when the market, here's another one. This one's amazing. All green, this turned red. You can see it right here. And you can see how far up it went. Big win, right? And then we go back again to when it was all red. This turned green, was pushing up. You see another win coming down there. It's another win right here. Just all day long, you can be winning trades. Right here's a little bit up and down, up and down, up and down. Not as easy to win a trade there, but like right here is pretty easy. It was all green, turned red right there. An opportunity to put in a trade going up. You can see the market shot up nicely for a nice win on that trade. Here the block turned red, so it went down. So you would not have gotten into that trade anyway. You know, it came back up, but that type of trade you don't want to do as a beginner. Here's another one, nice trade. Everything was green, the arrow was here, everything was going up, started going back down, the red was there, and then you put a trade in right there above the line, and you could see this was a very big win, right? So ladies and gentlemen, the system is just doing this over and over again. And as you become better at using this, man, there's just a lot of money just waiting on those who get the system, use the system, get the system and use the system. Here's a red one where it's all red. Here's a couple of them, right? See, it was all red, turned green. You're putting your order right down below that line, and look what happened. Look at the depth of this win. Oh, my Lord, oh, sweet. How beautiful is that? All right, look at this, right? It's turned red. You put your order in right here, and look at that, right? Wow, 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 wow.
What time does the S&P 500 close like today? Is it 3 o'clock? It close at like
close at like 5 p.m.
Close at 5
p.m. Yeah.
Which is half an hour.
Yeah. Yeah. So just beautiful, with what's going on. Just absolutely beautiful. You can see it's, this one was kind of protracted, but still one anyway. And just loads upon loads of opportunities. And this is just this. There's some advanced levels to this, which I won't get into, right now. But just understand, ladies and gentlemen, that we have a blessing here of an opportunity where we can trade on our laptops from the comforts of our home. I'm just really grateful and, thankful for where we are and what it is that we're doing. So, thank you very much for showing up, everyone, and get back to the person who invited you to be on this video or this Zoom.